Hi, my name is Fan Yang, your Chief Technical Strategist here at ForexMinute.com. You're watching today's Forex video briefing. It is Tuesday, July 15, and we're in the middle of the U.S. session. Janet Yellen just wrapped up her first of the two-day Congressional testimony. There was no indication on the Fed's interest rate timeline. Nonetheless, traders are buying up the U.S. dollar. Let's take a look at the dollar yen, euro dollar, pound dollar, and the U.S. dollar index. The US dollar Japanese yen whipped down to about 101.43 before pushing to a new high on the week around 101.75. This rally this week is simply a correction against last week's downswing and against the general bearish trend that started in June. It will be interesting to see how the dollar yen will react to the 102 level if it rallies to that point. Around 102, there will also be that falling trend line from the beginning of June. If the dollar yen can push above 102 after part 2 of the Congressional testimony tomorrow, the pair will expose the June highs around 102.80 as well as the 103 handle. When you look back, you see the 103 handle here showing the high in May. Otherwise, if price fails to push above this falling channel and holds south of 102, pressure will remain towards the 100.75 to 100.85 lows on the year, and it would be in the trend that was started in June. The euro dollar came into today's event risk with a bearish bias. After Janet Yellen's question and answer session, the pair fell below last week's 1.3580 low and opened up the 1.35, 1.3520 June lows. Yellen did not seem to be concerned about the weak first quarter growth rate, and if she does not mention this concern tomorrow, the euro dollar should continue to pressure the 1.35, 1.3520 area down to the 1.3475 low on the year, which you can see on the daily chart. But without some assurance that the rate hike timeline won't be pushed back beyond mid 2015, the euro dollar will likely find at least some short-term support above the 1.3475 level. So if Janet Yellen does say something to the effect that rate hike will not be will be before or mid 2015, that type of statement should send the US dollar higher and should drag the euro dollar down to test this level and has a possibility of breaking lower. Otherwise, this level, these lows on the year should be respected. Pound dollar was bullish ahead of Yellen's testimony. Strong inflation data in the UK for June and an annualized 1.9% increase in the CPI suggests that there is room for the Bank of England to raise rates in 2014. The pound dollar made a new high on the month and on the year, tagging 1.7191. However, US dollar strengthened and the pound dollar is pulling back into the broken consolidation now that Yellen has spoken. And if price can stay above 1.71, the bullish outlook remains valid. However, if price reverses today's bullish candle after tomorrow, we should be expecting a period of consolidation or bearish correction. The US dollar index shows a bullish reaction in the greenback against the basket of currencies. The 4-hour chart shows a market that was bearish in June but has been in a bullish correction in July. It will be interesting to see how the US dollar index reacts if it rallies toward a common pivot around 80.70. Without a hawkish Janet Yellen, this 80.70 area can provide resistance, especially since July's bullish price action would have completed an ABC correction against July's dip. So after the ABC correction, we can expect some resistance and a bearish attempt. If the US dollar index then can start holding above this pivot here at 80.35, then we could start seeing the bullish continuation scenario come back in play. Otherwise, the the ABC correct after this ABC correction, we might simply be in a larger scale consolidation, as we can see in the daily chart. Larger scale consolidation between this high on the year around 81 and this low here around 79.75 established in June. And that wraps it up for today's Forex video briefing. Once again, I'm Fan Yang, your Chief Technical Strategist here at ForexMinute.com, wishing you good trading and safe trading.